10 gallons is a great size to keep guppies in, but should you breed them in a 10-gallon tank? That's what this video is about, coming up. Alright, so can you breed guppies in a 10-gallon aquarium? The answer to that is yes, you can, but should you? So basically, my thought process is when it comes to breeding guppies is when you're breeding a fish, you're reproducing it for a certain purpose. So whether that be you're trying to get certain traits, maybe you're trying to breed for competitions, or maybe you're trying to sell the fish, something like that. That I would not do in a 10-gallon tank. Now, can you just reproduce a fish in a 10-gallon tank? Definitely. You can probably do it in any size, whatever you can fit a male and female guppy in, because guppies are just that way. You just add water and you'll get more guppies. So what reasons would I not breed guppies in a 10-gallon tank? Well, one, once they have babies, there's going to be a lot more fish, like 30 fish in a 10-gallon. And that's not a lot of space for 30 fish or more. And that being said, nitrates will stunt the growth of your fish. And, you have nitrates in your aquarium now with your fish or whatever. That's what your filtration is producing. Maybe you have plants that take some out. But when you have too many nitrates, it is toxic to your fish and can kill or stunt the growth of your fish. On top of that, adult guppies or adult fish produce hormones that can stunt the growth of the babies as well. And that's why sometimes you see you'll have a tank and you'll have a lot of babies and they're all eating just fine. But then you'll have some that are just growing way faster, and then you have like a medium-sized one and then a small size. Well, it's because those hormones are stunting the growth. So like a 40-gallon tank is what I would recommend, because you can have a little colony of guppies. You don't have to separate them if you don't want to. If you're trying to breed for like specific traits and maybe you want to start competing in types of competitions or something like that, you're going to need more than just a 40-gallon tank. You're going to need a few different tanks so that you can separate fish based on the traits that you want to work on and things like that. So if you're trying to breed guppies for money, I wouldn't do it. Just because, you're having to slowly grow what you're going to sell. So you're going to have to slowly grow your money, and then you have to worry about being able to sell it. And there's a lot of shady fish stores out there, or, pet stores who are barely hanging on as it is. So you don't want to have to deal with that, because, if they can't sell their fish, what makes you think they're going to buy it? My recommendation, if you're going to go full-fledged into trying to sell fish, make it an online business and just get really good at shipping fish, because I think that's how the world's going today, or on its way to. And if you're gonna sell fish, try to produce the best quality guppies you can. So that's why you can't breed them in a 10-gallon, because if you want to sell them, they need to be better than everyone else's, because you want your product to be better. So 10 gallons of water isn't gonna do that at all. And let me just say, on this channel, if I was to breed guppies, I would either do a couple of different things. I would do it, one, just to make videos so that I can show the whole process of from start to beginning, the parents, breeding the parents, growing the babies, taking care of the babies, raising them up, what I would feed them, things like that. That's the kind of videos that I would make and why I would breed guppies. And this series was more about the guppy plant tank. I really haven't done many videos on plants like I plan to, but once I set up my new 10-gallon tank, I'm definitely gonna focus more on plants. I mean, probably not more, but both fish and plants, because I'm definitely more of a fish guy opposed to a plant guy. Anyways, guys, this has been Aquariums with Ty, and thanks for watching my video. If you're new here, I do a lot of different fish videos and product reviews. That's kind of what this channel's all about. So consider subscribing if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys on the next one. Toodaloo.